All right, we have head coach Brenda Freeze and our 4 seniors. After a senior day win, Abby Myers, Diamond Miller, Faith Macenas, and Eliza Pinzon. Coach will start and then we'll take questions for the players.
Yeah, just credit to Illinois, how they competed and started in this game. I mean, Shauna Green and her staff have had a phenomenal year. I mean, that's a top NCAA tournament team that is going to, make a deep run in the tournament. But I thought Illinois came out red hot. They couldn't have shot it any better, especially from 3-point range, which statistically they haven't shown in the past. But they went in. We were obviously uncharacteristically cold. So that first half was kind of a tough one to be able to stomach. But terrific response out of the locker room. We spent a lot of time talking about our energy and specifically on the defensive end when your shots aren't falling. And I thought the response in the third quarter when it was 31-8, you saw our full court press. We were a lot more dialed in. And just, can't say enough. I thought Bree gave us some really important minutes in that time as well. And, just really, really proud for these 4 seniors, what they've given to our program. Your senior game is something that you'll always remember. So just a terrific response.
Any questions for the players first?
Right before half, you were kind of ticked off, right? As you were going to halftime. What was the halftime conversation like? And then, you ended up with 1 point shy of your career high. So what was that second half like?
Halftime was what halftime needed to be. And I think that fired us up. And when we came back out, we came out playing good defense and just executing on both sides of the court.
Quick follow-up, because as the defensive coordinator out there, what most impressed you in that third quarter about the way you guys picked up your defense and what was working with the traffic?
I think definitely putting on our 12 press, we got our hands big and that kind of just upped our energy. And we realized once we press, we have that pressure, we're long, we can get those steals and just get wide open layups, and it can be that easy. So just kind of following up off that, we're getting those steals, wide open layups, so it kind of just gave us that energy push we needed.
Question for Abby. I want to ask you about a specific play at the end of the third quarter. Bree was on defense, riding pretty hard, and she got the ball loose and go forward and got the layup to end the third quarter. What was going through your mind when that happened, and how does it show both the offensive and defensive capabilities of this team that you were able to get a steal right into the point pretty quick?
Yeah, I mean, credit to the front of the 12 today, Shy and Bree. They were kind of just our energy to start, and forcing those turnovers. But yeah, I mean, it's always fun to get an and one, and I just credited Bree for that amazing, pressure, because I could have gotten it without her.
In the first half, obviously, Coach demands a lot of energy from you guys and a lot of, score power on the court. I'm curious if you thought that the energy level was at, I guess, your expectations before she expects you guys.
The first half?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. I think we all pretty much felt it, and that's what we need to work on as a team is flipping the switch a little bit more quicker than what we do. And basically at halftime, we definitely needed to regroup, and I think halftime came at good timing. Yeah.
Great timing.
We'll go to Ian here in the front.
This is for Abby. As a team, Coach mentioned you guys were uncharacteristic from 3, but everything else was pretty good. 18 for 18 from the free throw line, for them between 56-12. You talk about, despite the struggles from the 3-point line, just kind of how you guys were able to make that up in other facets.
Yeah, a lot of our threes came in the first half. We were forcing shots, not being disciplined, and Coach at halftime said let's run it to them, right? They don't want to defend us, and I think we definitely, especially Diamond, really just capitalized on that. Attacked the paint, got some and ones, but yeah, it's interesting winning a game, being 0 for 17 while the other team is 12 for 22. It's an interesting statistic, but it shows our depth and how we we can win games in a lot of different ways.
Then a quick follow-up. I know Coach recently said that you guys rate yourself at halftime. Are you willing to share what you guys
I won't like share the specifics, but obviously we have high expectations for ourselves and we were, we wanted more, we wanted better.
You're gracious.
I will say they rate themselves a little higher
We
than
were
what I
gracious
rated.
with that.
I'll tell you that. That was called out.
He was like, yeah, no,
He said, "What?
I don't
That's
agree
wrong."
with
It's like, I don't agree.
Yeah, she did
I
walk
strong."
Faith, just for you, started pretty much every game this year, just what did you do to be, back for senior day after, the injury last year?
Yeah, I mean, obviously today was special for me. The year coming off injury last year was not great and not fun for me, but coming back and having such a great year with a great new team is a lot of fun. I'm just happy to be able to celebrate it here.
And just quick follow-up, that first basket in the third quarter, Diamond, gets the layup in the end one. Seems like that kind of sparked you guys a little bit, just, what was the energy there on for after that? Perfect.
For me, okay. Obviously those N1s are gonna get us going every time, but being able to get those defensive stops and convert them to offensive, N1s are great. Just really got us going, pushing. The push we needed came at the perfect time.
Another senior day question, Abby, you said.
Yes.
That, and were there enough bottlenecks to go down?
Well, luckily, we get like a box of bobbleheads for seniors, so I have a lot to give out, but it's always, special. And coaches, saying full circle moment. I'm back home, and to have like my neighbors, Olive Bridal Terrace, like come out and support me, and just friends that I haven't seen in a long time is really special, and I'm super grateful for them, and I realize how lucky I am to have that.
Yeah, for any of the players, really, out of the gate, the 5 turnovers in the first quarter, second, third, fourth, combined, the 7 turnovers, end up triple down in points on turnovers. So what was kind of the messaging throughout the game and how we were able to settle down?
I think our defense was the key, and we were not really locking at the beginning of the game, and obviously being locking in the second half forced them a lot of turnovers, and we got a lot of steals and just easy kick ahead to like layups, and I think that was the main thing.
Defense.
Yeah, senior day question for Faith and Diamond. You guys have been here for 4 years now, whether you've been playing or not. So what does it mean just to kind of have this experience where you get all of your family and all the fans supporting you, and it's that like standing ovation at the end of the game when you exited the court in the final minute?
I think it's awesome how, me and Diamond came in together, 2 Jersey girls, and we're, able to be on the court together for our senior year. It's just awesome that we're close enough to home at a great program where our family can come and support us and just have the success that we've had at our years here at Maryland together. It's just a lot. It means a lot. Me and Diamond played together, or not played together, played against each other in high school.
Mention that too.
Yeah, played together against each other in high school, and now we're playing on the same team and having just great success. So it means a lot to be able to come here, Maryland, and just, have fun.
Yeah, Maryland definitely connected us. We known each other for a very long time, but I never got to really get to know her until I came here. So it's just come full circle, and 4 years is, you learn a lot in college for 4 years, to say the least. I mean, you see people come and go and you're like, what do I do next kind of situation? But you just got to realize that everybody has different journeys and trust yours. And this was my journey, and it's about to, well, we still got more years, but yeah,
We have time for 1 or 2 for the players on Zoom. We'll go to Damon for our we'll wrap up with Damon. Go ahead.
Hey Diamond, they seem to be playing you a lot of half court zone. You seem to be really patient, with getting to your left hand and being more patient with your dribble. What did you see out there that, allowed you to find success?
Yeah, zone is really great, but there's also a lot of gaps in zone. And once you find those gaps, it kind of just opens up the zone into easy opportunities for you. So, or your teammates. So just looking at the gaps, and once you expose the gaps, keep attacking the gaps.
And I have one for Faith. Faith, in the first quarter, you corralled an offensive rebound. Did you throw a no look to Cheyenne for senior day?
Was it
I don't think it
the
was-
back door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. No, it wasn't a no look. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Little snake eyes for you.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank
Have a
you.
luck to your
Thank
party.
you.
Michelle.
Thank you. Oh, we gotta go upstairs.
Your party.
Oh my God. I didn't remember that.
You guys have one.
What?
Who's your pick?
Why?
Please raise your hand for the mic for Coach. Go ahead, Kareem.
Brenda, what's to say about this group that they kind of continue to find different ways to win and, you know, even after bad quarters, bad halves, they can kind of refocus themselves and come out stronger than even after, you know, even after struggling early.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, first of all, that's just a really, really good win and showed a lot, you know, being down so much in the first half against a really good team. But I love the fact that they are, you know, sometimes we get stubborn and you know, not listen in timeouts, but I thought the regroup at halftime and just understanding every game is going to be different. And, you know, us getting to the free throw line 16 times in the second half and being 100% was a big X factor on top of our defense. So those two areas, they just kind of started to understand where they could be successful.
Similar question to the one I gave Abby, you know, 17 threes, you know, kind of tough day, but there's a lot of other things to think about. You talked about the other areas that allow you to make up the work.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it started defensively with our press. I thought, you know, just the response. I couldn't say enough from Shy was struggling a little bit in that first half, and you know, really challenged her and Diamond at halftime. Those two really needing to step up our energy for the defensive end, and being able to force them into 25 turnovers and having 18 steals. I thought was big, and then getting to the free throw line. You know, the 16 times. I thought we started to take better shots, the selection. And, you know, typically those threes are good for us. We just didn't have the legs. We're getting ready to come at a perfect time in our bye week and some time to rest, but just finding a different way to win tonight was important.
Go to Wilson in a second.
I always mentioned the press a little bit earlier, not to keep they should probably a little bit near the end of the first half. It's all the press, and it really seemed like it's on.
It was, you know, I mean, this is where, you know, sometimes I think when you watch a team, I mean, scout specific, they had shown up to that point that zone was the way to play them because they are such good downhill drivers. But for us, it kind of, you know, made us a little soft. So I thought the change up defensively was really important, getting into our press and getting into our man. So, you know, again, just kind of feeling the game out and, you know, can't say enough about Bree. Just so excited that, you know, she's put her head down and just continues to keep working. I thought the pass she made to Diamond in the zone and it was just a level typically don't see by a freshman. So I'm excited about where she's trending right now as we head into this last really tough stretch.
Yeah, Coach, a little savvy question for senior day. Just like whether they've been here for just this season or for Diamond and Faith the past 4 years, what have you seen from the 4 players who were here with us in media about their contributions both on the court and off the court for this team this year?
Yeah, you know, I talked about before the game, just each and every one of them have had different journeys and it hasn't been easy. And I think when, you know, it's all said and done and over with, like they can rely on the fact that they've been really resilient. They've persevered through the highs and lows of college and they've each had, you know, injuries, you know, coming over to another country and, you know, moments that they're going to be able to look back on and realize they can get through tough things.
Hey, Coach, coming into the year, you talked a lot about how your team was going to have to really come together as a team and like have good team chemistry with a lot of new players coming in. Can you just talk about how over the course of the year you feel the team has really come together and just been able to play so well together?
Yeah, credit this team. I think they have put a lot of time in, I think it starts when they're back, in the apartments together and their chemistry there, and intentionally by the staff. We've really been focused in that area all season long. It's something we're each and every day about. And, I think you see that, now transfer into the court on both ends of the floor, and they kind of know their roles and they know what we're expecting.
Coach, just, your output traps seem to be really working for them, just for example, specifically about that approach you saw that was really working for you.
Yeah, well, I saw a little bit in the first half when we were able to kind of get in some traps that we were having some success. So I thought the mentality coming out at halftime, the aggressiveness when we were getting the steals to score, I think they started to kind of play off of each other, and when they could shut down those traps and be really aggressive. We knew we had the length and size on them, so I thought we did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Hey coach, tonight Diamond had 31 points, one off her career high. What impressed you the most about her performance today?
Just her versatility. I thought, she was everywhere. I thought, obviously we needed every single one of her rebounds. I thought, defensively, she gave us some great things with her length, and then offensively, she was a really hard matchup in transition, getting downhill, getting to the free throw line, 7 times, drawing fouls. She drew 6 fouls against them. So, she's kind of a matchup nightmare, with her versatility.
Coach, Abby Myers doesn't always get a lot of all the rebounds and shoots, but she gets a lot of timing ones. Third quarter, about 4 minutes left, she gets on the rebound, goes right back up to it, gets the layup, gets the foul, give you guys a 45, 43 lead, and that's just never worked out from there. Just what you see from her on that play, and just talk a little bit more about, the energy there in the third.
Yeah, we said it as a staff. I mean, she was really, really good in that third quarter, and just kind of like gave us that boost of energy and confidence, and really went to work. I thought she had really good, shot selection, got on the glass for us, and made some big time plays, which you expect out of your 5th year. So really, really important point in that third quarter that, you just saw them all connecting together.
I wanted to ask about, you guys talked about how this was really a new area for you guys today, through the perseverance of not really shooting well. How important is it make this as kind of that towards the postseason?
Yeah, really important, because this is where it's at in February and March. Every team has seen each other enough and scouted enough. The NCAAs will be the same way, Big Ten tournament, that you have to find ways to win that are going to be different. So I think for us to have a night like this, I don't know that I recall a team ever not being able to hit a 3, but on the same end, I don't know if I've had a team shoot the free throws as well as this team to go up and be 100% in a game. So just those have always been our most successful teams in the past, is when you can challenge them to win in different ways, and they're not married to winning just one way. So I think that bodes really well for this team.
Take one more here.
Yeah, coach, I think prior to the year, he does a lot, talk about further feedback and how you guys kind of struggling in that department. Over the past month or so, it's been very much improved category. Today, Illinois got a lot of rebounds in the pickup in the first half. You guys just kind of tell that we're back in the first half. You got a different approach. You got more theoretic
I think a blend of everything. We were in a lot of zone, and so the rotations in the zone didn't prove to be to our advantage. I don't think our energy was as great, and we were ball watching a lot and watching the ball get kicked, so we were late to a lot of those shots. And then we got a lot more aggressive. We played man the entire second half, so maybe poor coaching, overthinking it in the first half. But like I said, traditionally they had shown that they weren't a great 3-point shooting team in the zone, and they came out on fire today.
We'll take one or two on Zoom. Go ahead, Damon.
Hey, coach, while you all didn't make any threes today, you all were 18 for 18 from the free throw line. As the season wanes, games will come down to, free throw performances. What do you say about your team's ability to lock in at the free throw line and knock down a high percent of their shots?
Yeah, it's a kind of a contradiction when you shoot the ball so well from the free throw line and then have a night like that. But I think it speaks volumes. This team has consistently been a really good free throw shooting team all season long. I think we're second in the Big Ten in percentage. So it's huge when you talk about the postseason, Big Ten tournament, NCAAs. You got to be able to step up and make critical free throws. So an important element to our team's success.
And then for Abby Myers, in the third quarter, she had a lot of success slashing to the rim and, cutting without the basketball. What does that say about a player like her that's, known for her shooting prowess, for her ability to slash to the rim and also get to the rim, maybe when her shot's not falling like the way she would want it to?
Yeah. Abby thinks the game really well, and I thought she did a phenomenal job of just, really understanding in that zone what we needed, and she does a great job moving without the ball. So, again, it was a big boost for us to be able to have the amount of plays that she made for us in the third quarter.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.